Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a first impressions video. I really love doing these videos. I really enjoy sort of buying products and sort of testing them out on camera and just showing you how I feel about them. So I've got a product today that I've wanted to try for a really long time and I decided let's just get it and give it a go. But what I want to say before I get going is that if there's any products that you want me to sort of try out before you go and buy them, then do leave a comment below, and obviously if there's enough sort of interest in it then I'll see what I can do, because I obviously want to make videos that you really want to watch. So the product that I'm going to talk to you today about is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Now this is a very sort of top end foundation. I've heard so many good things about it and I've just wanted to try it for ages, and I just thought to myself, let's go ahead. I had a go with a few colours the other day and so I decided to get one. I've actually got the colour 3.5. I would definitely recommend going into the store and trying them out. This is a £37 foundation, so you don't want to get the wrong colour. I tested out a few colours and I got 3.5, which seems to be pretty good for my skin. I thought I was going to be at a 4, however 4 was a bit too light and 4.5 was way too dark, and it's really confusing because 3.5 is actually darker than 4. So do go and test them out before you buy, and don't just buy online unless you obviously know which colour you are, because obviously you want to get the right shade. So as you can see, it comes in just a nice simple black box. I haven't opened this at all yet, it's just come and I'm quite excited to dig in. So here we go, this is the packaging. It's quite simple, really nice, just got the Giorgio Armani symbol just here. It's got a nice sort of a pump, which is great. I'm going to give it a good shake because obviously I haven't used it yet. And I'm going to get straight into it. I'm going to put 2 pumps on the back of my hand. 1, 2. Well, that's quite a lot actually. I probably only needed 1. Pop the lid back on. And then I'm going to use a Zoella 104 buffer brush. Just cleaned it, so I'm just going to make sure it's fully dry. And I'm just going to pop this on my cheeks. And as you can see, it's quite good coverage straight away. It's the luminous one. There is another one called Maestro, which I believe is a bit sort of fuller coverage, more fuller coverage. This is great for sort of dry skin. So it's got more coverage than I actually thought it was going to have for a luminous one. So that's good. It's blending out really nicely. Really happy with that. I'm just going to pop a bit more on my cheeks. My cheeks are really red right now because I've had a really hectic day. I've been running around. So I took Apple for a walk in the morning, then I had to go and do some shopping, and then I came back and I had a lady come to sort some stuff out, and then I thought, oh, I'll go and take Apple for his second walk. This was sort of in the afternoon, and I was sort of walking him and I got this call, and it was from Sainsbury's saying that my delivery, they could deliver my shopping early, and I said, oh, I'm going to be about 20 minutes. He said, oh, okay. And then I looked at my watch and it was 5 to like 4, and my shopping was due at 4, so I was like 20 minutes away, so I literally had to run home, and it was quite a fluster. And then I had to sort of grab all the shopping in and then set up all my lights to do the filming, and my cheeks just haven't calmed down since, which is just fab. So that's what happens when you get yourself into a fluster. I'm just going to blend that out all over. Pop that back. So I'll put a little bit more on my hand, sort of a half a pump. And just see what happens here. Put a little bit more in the areas that I feel I need that. And I'm trying it with a buffing brush instead of a beauty blender because I feel like I always use a beauty blender, and though that always works best for my skin, I think it's nice to sort of show you guys other ways of applying. And I do love this Zoella 104 buffer brush because it is really good at blending. I like to just tap it on my nose. Okay, so that's the foundation on. It is really beautiful, I must say. I feel like I have nothing on my skin. It is a light coverage. My redness is still showing through on my cheeks, which I'm sure you can see, and just a little bit on my nose. But I am having a flushy time, so I can't really blame the foundation for not covering that extreme flush that I'm having. So I would definitely need to put some concealer on and all that sort of thing. But overall, it blended out really, really nicely. I just feel like I have nothing on my skin. And when I look in the mirror, I can't see it. Like, it looks like I have nothing on. So now I'm going to go and see how other makeup sort of sits on top of it. I'm not sure if you find this bit helpful. I always seem to sort of add this bit in. So I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on top, just to see how this sort of works with the foundation. This is just the Collection concealer, long-lasting concealer. Just going to take a little Morphe blending brush and I'm just going to tap that in to the areas that needed that little bit more coverage. See, that's blending into the foundation really nicely. I'm now going to use the Collection concealer in number 1 under my eyes. Don't want too much, so I'm just going to dot it. And again, I'm just going to use the same Morphe brush to dab that in. Again, that went in really nicely. And voila, I'm really happy about this. I'm so excited. I hate it when you buy a really expensive product and it turns out to be really crap. When it works out really well and you're like, yes, finally something that blends beautifully. So I'm really happy about that. So what should we do now? I think probably set it. So I've got my RCMA non-coloured powder. A little sort of Real Techniques, what's this one? It's the blush brush. Oh, this is the contour brush. I always use it for powdering. Sort of sweep that over my eyes. Just going to dab it on my nose. So I've got the Highlight and Sculpt palette from Collection, and I'm just going to use the Sculpt colour. This is a Zoella 126 Luxe Cheek Finish brush. So I'll pop that on there. Just going to kind of bronze my face a little bit. Put my forehead as well. A little bit down the neck. And then taking the Real Techniques contour brush again, I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Hill by Becca palette. And I think I'm going to use this lovely shade right here, which is in the middle, which I believe is Amaretto. I'm going to pop my brush in there. So that blended in really, really nicely. And then for the last bit for my face, I'm going to use the Kathleenlights Makeup Geek palette. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Spectrum A08 brush. I'm going to go into these two shades here. Just a little bit. I don't want too much highlight going on. Just here. Down my nose. And then on my Cupid's bow. So now I'm going to go and complete my eyes and my lips, and I'll be back with you in a second. So that is my finished look. I absolutely love this foundation. Again, I'm going to be using it a lot. I think it's really nice. It's nice and light, and I don't feel like I have anything on my face at the moment. It has blended in so beautifully to all the other products that I added on top of it. Sometimes when you put foundation on and you put products on top, it sort of, they don't want to go into each other. They don't want to sort of blend into each other and sort of mix, and they get a bit patchy, or you get a bit of cakiness, or it just doesn't look right. But this looks really, really beautiful. It looks natural. I don't look like I have tons of foundation on or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, I look like I've got makeup on, but I don't feel and I don't look like I've caked it on, and that is something that I really love and I really look for in foundations. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. In my opinion, it definitely is a thumbs up. I think it's fantastic. If you're looking at buying a foundation that doesn't have full coverage, that you can wear sort of every day, then I do recommend that. I know it's expensive, but if you're only going to wear one foundation, you want one foundation that you're going to love, then I do recommend this one. I think it's fantastic. You can get it in Selfridges. I ordered mine on the Debenhams website, but I don't think they actually sell it in store. I'm not sure if John Lewis sell it as well. I know they sell it on their website again, but it's quite hard in store. They definitely do it in store in Selfridges. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe, it's completely free, and then you'll get updated with all the new videos that I have out. Again, do comment below if you have any sort of products you want me to test for you, and I'll see you in my next video. See you later.